Excuse me? Hey, this is Rockman. Hold on a second. I apparently was still unlocking like new bikes and stuff that I didn't even know about. Okay, because it says Sunny was playing, but she's not streaming. Xander is streaming Pokemon Legends Arceus. Um, Somebody on that Zelda marathon is doing Wind Waker. I don't know who. No. Bunny says grand finale of Tales of Arise. Smoke is also playing this game, so we should totally play with him, right? So yeah, I'm gonna try a new bike. That's not Doom. Who is that? Oh, there's someone else here. It's probably some elf. What's that, Doom? Oh. So yeah, the voice chat is open. Alright, 150cc, no teams, normal items, easy comm, all vehicles, 4 races.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm here.
You are here.
So was the dog. Had to come see what I was doing.
Song and her bro are not here, as in the chat.
What are we doing? Amsterdam Drift.
Well, I wonder which level we'll get. All of the games and racetracks they could choose from, and they just keep putting in these fucking tour levels.
Yeah, they seem to like those.
Who the hell is they, anyways? How do I play this game? I play this game like once every 3 months. At least I do. Coins were a mistake, I'm just gonna say it. How do you shoot items?
They're like shot web. Oh, that's okay. Whatever. I was gonna crash into the wall anyway, so that lightning bolt actually wasn't badly timed for me. Oh, I guess we can go in the water.
I really looked at the stats and I thought I picked good handling, but it doesn't seem like this handles very well. This is what Amsterdam is like. I've never been there, but I thought there would
Definitely
be.
exactly what it's like.
I thought there would be less underwater and more marijuana.
Damn it. He's good with that bomb.
Song, you bitch.
Oh.
I don't see any marijuana, but I see poppies.
Damn. He put up a good fight.
Either this bike doesn't corner, or I don't know how to corner. Could be either one.
Riverside Park? Is that in Riverside, California?
It's on Riverside Drive, I'll tell you that. And it said GBA, right? Does that mean it's in the game that is on Switch Online and you could possibly play at some point?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, the layout looks like it would be a GBA game.
Yeah, she stole the items I was trying to get and then murdered me with shells. There's those walking piranha plants that are like in Super Mario Bros. 3 that are shooting spike balls into the air, except they have mushrooms. This-
Oh, okay, that works, I guess. Really barely got caught in the blue shell explosion.
How do I power slide? Because this is not working. This just doesn't work.
If you tried to slow down there. You remember this track from Wii? There's that burning decay sign, like burning deodorant. Wow, good job.
I want to know how DK's deodorant smells when it's burning. Song Bro with a banana.
That was not smart. Fuck.
Holy shit.
I went from fourth to first and then back to fourth again, all in the course of one lap. I don't know about that.
Yoshi's Island, brand new level. I just passed him at the end. So you haven't watched Top Chef yet, have you?
Neither have I. Oh, it's the Shy Guys on stilts and the Puffins.
It's better than a Shy Guy on steroids.
It's Law Daddies. Coins have Yoshi faces on them.
Which were a mistake.
Goonies, not to be confused with the movie.
So this is some shit from actual Yoshi's Island, the game that I've never played.
Nepinut.
Nabnut isn't that a thing?
That's from Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh shit, I was.
And it's got the gold ring. This is cool. I saw Poochie there. I'm just like taking in the sights, not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Cobra really needs to get on playing Mario Kart. He needs to play this level.
He needs to play a lot of things. Mostly Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I mean, look.
There are other games?
Oops.
Oh, shit.
So, like, remember how they added stuff to Sonic Mania and called it Sonic Mania Plus?
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that they might be adding stuff to Sonic Origins and calling it Sonic Origins Plus, but nobody knows what.
Hmm.
There's a topic on GameFAQs. It was like, what would you like added? And like, it was just like a long wish list of like, yeah, that would be great, but Sega's so fucking stupid, they're never going to do that.
I don't even know what he hit me with.
Kindness.
Kindness.
Oh,
Oh, I got fished backwards.
He got red shelled and blue shelled, and he still like passed me 2 seconds later. And then I got nothing.
Well, it's one of those bridges that appears when you get one of those seeds from a cloud, which sounds like a fucking insane sentence when I say it out loud.
Yeah, you say that like I'm supposed to know what the hell you're talking about. That Shinkansen. I don't know how I got second. I guess you kind of got fucked in the last 2 races.
Yeah, my best 2 were the first 2.
I don't know if I should try a different bike or just try to keep learning that one. I think I'll just go back to the standard bike. Can you survive one night in Bangkok?
Guess we'll find out. Oh, going through a marketplace. Just, wow, people are dead stop there. Oh, it's like a parking garage.
Decided this would be a good place to race.
There we go, finally got first. Circuit DS. I don't know anything about this one.
Is there going to be a giant pissed off Goomba, or is that just a regular sized Goomba? Today is supposedly Mario Day.
Yep. Oh, wow. Fucking Venus fire traps.
So those Goombas are kind of bigger than normal. Oh, there's Cobra. Someone's throwing red shells at me, so I'm boomeranging them behind me. Those Goombas got fucked. I just got fucked with fireballs.
The lightning even stuns the Venus fire traps. Interesting.
Wigglers on the track.
Pulled that one out of my ass.
Trying to pull boomerangs out of my ass. GameCube.
Luigi wasn't content to let his brother have the only stadium around, apparently. Oh. Ow.
Like anti-nostalgia. It's like, I remember this and it's just making me mad.
I didn't play much Double Dash, but I kind of remember this one.
I just had no coins the entire level.
Yeah, it's been hard to stockpile them. Ah, fuck me. Ah,
Darn.
fuck me even more. Fairly, we both getting a bunch of mushrooms, as many as I've been using. I can't seem to catch up to you.
Yeah, that's like all I'm getting. Even more mushrooms.
Seems like Luxbro was pretty much uncontested that race.
I thought you were gonna say untouchable, and then I don't know.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
I just look at the statue and I assume that it's peeing the water.
If that's what all statues with the stream of water coming out of them are, right?
Cobra, Doom was just saying how you never play this game enough.
I'm gonna play this game enough.
Yeah, you gotta play the Yoshi's Island track. We just played it. It's cool.
Yes. Yeah, I saw it in the trailer. I was like, oh yeah, I want to play this track.
Singapore. Hope nobody brought along their spray paint.
Alright, I'm spectating, it says.
driving through an infinity pool. Okay, yeah, I didn't want that item anyway. No. And you know it's real bad I'm getting fucked over by the computers. That was a luckily timed boo that I just used there.
Steal my 3 red shells.
Whoa. You just took off in the air there, dude.
Yeah.
Just past a Goomba stack. I want to throw my hat at them.
I think I did the Waluigi Stadium.
Yeah, we just did
yesterday. I played with my buddy Dylan. This one's Singapore.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Pretty fun.
I guess I'll take third after how shitty a lot of that race went. Oh, and I won by 1 point.
Much, but my brother is that the baby just came back with the family, and so he's playing a lot worse. He's still winning, and I'm trying to race, and his mother-in-law is asking what she thinks about future electric cars. And he's like, "I'm racing." All right, I'm out again.
Okay. So how many tracks have you got done?
We just did all the new ones.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll pick Yoshi's Island again.
Yeah, I don't think Yoshi's Island of any of them. That's the one I want to see the most. Hey, Yoshi's Island one.
Meanwhile, Rasmus is at Poopsies.
Oh, I like the drum thing at the beginning. I like the race intro.
I bet you like all of this, you sick fuck. Leaving me with your nanners. Oh yeah, not only did they add Birdo to this game, but you can literally, like, there's 87 different colors of the rainbow of Birdos, so
Oh.
just say this game just got woke.
Whoa.
screwed in that mid-air jump again.
Oh, the coins have Yoshi's face on them. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's got that music that's totally from Fortune Street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Well, it was an athletic team?
Yeah, it's the athletic theme from Yoshi's Island and the bingo board theme from Fortune Street.
Yeah. No, it's not chance time, is it?
For Mario Party?
Wow, I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's Mario Party. What am I thinking?
Chance time?
Question
I
mark?
mean, the last time I played Fortune Street, well, we all know what happened to that.
Oh my god. I just,
Wario.
I just saw in the background that huge purple creature, and then how did this bridge come out of nowhere?
Those are things that
I
happen.
hit a block in the air.
Yoshi's
I
Island.
hit one of those little doubles. That's cool, though.
Yeah, I feel like they managed to cram a bunch of like enemies and elements from Yoshi's Island into a very short period of time.
Yeah. I like how you go up to the very top here and fly. It's like up there in the cloud with the...
Yeah, like the world where you fight Raphael the Raven, World 5.
Yeah.
Gosh, yes.
Oh, Raphael the Turtle.
Well, I played as him a little bit ago.
Okay, I get what you mean about the bridge now.
Oh, that was the last lap. Oops. Oh, I'm in third. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it has the Yoshi's Island victory fanfare.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Oh, are they going to add Sonic to this game?
Or it could be like the arcade version of Mario Kart where they got Pac-Man.
Oh. Did Namco work on the arcade game?
Yes, they did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we went down to that round one arcade for my birthday, and the Mario Kart thing was like published by Namco. Like, eh?
Eh.
It's just like my mall arcade that had every game that said the property of Namco. I'm like, that's DDR. That's not
That's
property of
Konami.
Namco.
That is not Namco.
I was there for a while. Konami didn't know what they were sitting on, apparently.
Well, I've got a Pac-Man outfit.
Konami's like, oh yeah, Castlevania pachinko machine. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid pachinko machine.
Yeah, when's the DDR pachinko machine?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. The DDR 20th anniversary pachinko machine.
I just saw this YouTube video the other day that said that like a while ago Sega was basically bought by a pachinko machine company, and basically all they give a shit about is like the pachinko machines, and that's like 75% of Sega now, and like they basically just have Sonic as like a front to like say like, look, we're like a kid friendly, family friendly company. Totally, we got Sonic, but really all they are is pink pachinko machines now.
What gaming is just going to become in general? They're all going to go down the pachinko machine route.
All Japanese companies probably, yeah.
I was kind of hit by a blue shell and it just blew up and didn't do anything to me.
Wow.
Must have been developed by EA.
Slap an EA sticker on it.
Mario Kart outsourcing, or Nintendo outsourcing to EA to make unfinished product.
If they had, then the online for this would have been shut down already.
Yeah.
Nope. Fuck that up.
Oh man, that Isabel just ran me over.
What? I hit like 50 people and then they all passed me anyway.
The fuck.
Oh, Riverside Park. I remember. Oh wow. Okay. I think we're gonna do Riverside Park.
I don't know. Are you sure?
Yes. I can now say 100% sure that we're doing it. I can't believe that one Apex game that I did. Me and the other guy won. He had to have been like, man, this guy's spinach. Because I died once, he revived me, and then I was dead, or I was dying when he was fighting the last two guys together.
And now won't play again for another 2 years.
No, I might play again. Actually, I probably will. Then I did another match like right after that. Me and the two other guys I was with just immediately died. I'm like, ugh. So, I like how people like they make me like the jump leader to where they follow me where I'm going. I'm like, guys, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just jumping. Burrito makes the weirdest noises. Meow.
At least she doesn't speak like in the Game Boy Advance game.
Ugh.
That's just a thing.
So
With
did they like actually confirm what gender Birdo is?
gender is woke.
Too woke.
Can't assume Birdo's gender anymore. Also,
I mean,
Birdo's
I don't
gender
think I
is.
ever once assumed Birdo's gender. I just never knew what Birdo was.
Yeah, they kind of changed their mind on that.
Even Birdo doesn't know what Birdo is. Just ask somebody from Gen Z, they'll know.
Or we're gonna sweep us?
Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments Redux. What the hell is that? Re-release?
And we're
Report?
not like the same tracks in mind. This is the second time we've all taken the same track without communicating about it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of going in order, with the exception of Yoshi's Island, as we did that one first.
Wait, so Cobra, you've played Apex Legends on Xbox, but you don't have any achievements?
I
You need to be the
feel
jump.
like I ought to have at least one or two achievements.
You need to be the jump master.
Maybe I don't.
You need to be the jump master 5 times.
Oh, well, I've definitely gotten two now. I I did 2 matches, and everybody's like, "Yeah, the Static Redeemer guy, he knows what's going on." In fact, I do not know what's going on.
You looked at your level, you're like level 5 or some shit.
I'm like level 2.
Level 2, you're like, oh, he's a master. He's one of those people who are like,
do that.
who play on alternate accounts where like really they're pro gamers, esports players, but they play on like level 2 accounts so that they don't know, nobody knows how good they are.
There's a term for that. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Assholes?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Smurfing. That's what it is.
Who's been first?
I don't know.
Oh, Song is. Okay.
I never saw Papa Smurf playing Apex Legends. I don't know about that.
I had banana peels behind me, yet I still somehow got it.
Yeah, you had a 2, and then my red shell managed to find the gap there.
Normally, red shells suck.
Oh, I finally had a decent amount of coins on this track, and then I just get hit by a couple of red shells.
The song gave me the 2 boomerangs.
I just kept getting hit with shit, and so I took the lead.
Oh.
Dang it, Doom. Ah,
Yes. Managed to prevent the sweep.
yeah, I was trying to sweep.
Wow, tied with Lux for second.
I mean, I guess we can wait a second. Song. Wait a second, Cobra. When you said you won Apex Legends, which character did you win as?
Okay, sorry about that. What did you say, Ross?
When you won a game of Apex Legends, what character were you playing?
The phasey chick, whatever her name is, Wraith, I think.
Okay.
I didn't even use her ability. I just picked up guns and ran around and did stuff.
Yeah, I think they might have broken the achievements.
Great.
Just never played again.
So Respawn Entertainment's the one behind that game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, they made Titanfall. Titanfall was a lot of fun back in the day.
Because when the game, when the game came out up until last month, there were like every character was a different like type. There was support, offensive, recon, and defense. And those are the achievements. You need to win a game as a defense character, a recon character, an offensive character, and a support character. So like if you won as Wraith, you should have got the achievement for winning with whatever, but they changed this new season. They changed all of the character classes, so now Wraith is a skirmisher, and there's no achievement for that because you can't change achievements because Xbox is stupid. So they might have broken, like, I don't know if anybody can get those achievements anymore unless they fix that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Never really thought about that.
It's like there's another achievement for getting what's called a fully kitted weapon, and like for a while they changed how that worked, so they broke that achievement for like 1.5 years until they finally fixed the achievement. They're like, oh wait, the achievement's broken, we gotta fix that. So maybe in 2 years they'll fix that shit. I don't know.
That's the bad thing about those live service games is they tend to do that a lot when they change everything all the time.
Because like they can change how stuff in the game works, but at least on Xbox, it's so stupid because like once a game comes out and the achievements are set, there's no way for anyone to change the literal text of the literal achievements. No way, it can't happen.
Exactly. Yep. I got some major error on that jump.
I didn't even realize you could go up there until I saw you do that.
I didn't really either. I looked at it and I was like, oh, that looks pretty steep. I'm going to try it anyway. I was totally going to like set up to do like a like test screen over here, but then I was like, wait, Mario Kart's going on. That's a lot better of an idea.
You test stream your end of the Mario Kart.
I could, and I'm not all the way ready for it, so yeah, screw it.
Somebody shot a red shell at me, but then I used a ghost, so I was invisible and like.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Because then like I saw the red shell just like go straight past me and crash into a wall. Like even the red shell was like, I did something wrong.
Red shell's like, well, I done goofed.
Guess I'll die.
And now I know how to actually do this parking garage part.
I still don't know.
I loved in Mario Kart 64, like when you were in, like, I think it was not first place with a blue shell because that's a terrible idea. But like if you fire a blue shell out into the water, it like comes back up on the screen and like flies through the air. Like, blue shell, what are you doing? Oh, whoops.
Doesn't
No one
matter.
else people there. Yeah, these new tracks are good. I like these.
Yeah, I like them too.
I wonder who these other 5 characters are going to be. We need to get Funky Kong back.
That's a good point. There is a new row with question marks. So.
They would totally bring back Span.
Chris
They should totally. They should make Rob a character again.
Rob in a racing game.
Yeah, he was in Mario Kart DS.
Oh, okay. I never played DS.
When the movie comes out, Chris Pratt will launch as a character.
Oh my! I mean, that'd be pretty funny.
Just like Brooke Burke in Pocket Bike Racer.
Dang it! I was trying to avoid getting hit by someone in that green shell.
Really? Because it really looked like you were trying to get hit with the green shell.
No, like I was drifting. I saw someone drifting as well. And I was like, wait, that's a green shell. Not good. It's probably cussing me. That was a pretty dirty move that I did there. Hit her with a green shell and slammed into her as I went by.
I got too far ahead. Someone who was in the back of the pack hit me with a bullet bill.
Oh, shit. Completely missed all the items because of that. Somebody hit that wiggler. Song.
Dang, I don't know how that happened. I was just so far ahead.
Ah. Almost got up to Cobra, but no.
Man, Song and I were just, it was like an all-out battle that whole race.
Oh, maybe that's why you two were busy fighting each other, and that let me get ahead.
Like we kept getting like the same items. I got 3 green shells, so did Song. And I was trying to not run into her because the green shells. I didn't want to lose them.
2 people can't have the crown at the same time. Did you play a lot of Double Dash Cobra?
I did. I played quite a bit of that.
I think Doom said he did not.
Yeah, I never owned it. I played it at Skyblazer's house.
You need a list of all the games that you never owned that you only played at Skyblazer's house.
There's a decent amount of those.
Yeah, I mean, me and Ratmus, we did play Double Dash. I mean, did we play it a
We're
lot?
right between those coins.
We probably didn't play it a lot because it was definitely probably our least favorite of the console Mario Karts.
I played a lot of mine technology teacher in high school. He loved Mario Kart, and he heard from my other friend I was in class with that I love Mario Kart as well. He's like, "How good is he?" and then I was like, "Well, why don't you find out?" But the last day of the first semester of my junior year of high school, he's like, "Hey, come on down to my classroom. I'll write you a pass every period that day to come play Mario Kart Double Dash." I was like, "All right, a free pass to go play Double Dash all day." So I was like, all right, I went down there, and him and I were playing, and, everybody else was playing. And then he's like, what are you doing after school? I was like, well, going home to start Christmas break. He's like, you want to stay for a couple hours and do the All Cup tour? I was like, oh, you really want to see him better now. Just doing a straight up cup of all the races. He actually beat me by 2 points.
Oh, wow.
And so I was kind of shocked because of all those races, there was a 2-point difference.
First of all, what the hell's a technology teacher? Second of all, what,
computer technology. That's just a class that my high school offered.
second of all, what the hell's a teacher who likes video games?
I know, right? I didn't think it existed.
I mean, I know Jams is a teacher who likes video games, but he was never my teacher.
They're more common nowadays than they were back then.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting 2 items. And somebody comes on up and hits me with a stupid lightning bolt.
Can I pass along?
I should have approached that differently.
And hey, Red, how's it going? I saw you were streaming something,
Hey, Red, yeah, I think
but
he
now I
was
forget.
playing Final Fantasy, like maybe the first one. It was all in caps on the thing on Twitch, so I don't know if that means something.
I think I saw him streaming something else.
Alberto.
Is that a disease?
Oh no, I caught Alberto.
Oh, well, Red, if you have a Switch and you have this game, which
It
is
was a fan game.
which is 2 ifs, but if you do, you might need my Switch friend code.
You lost your account because of 2-factor authentication nonsense. But that happened to my brother too.
Man, I hope that never happens to me. My Twitch account is the 2-factor authentication.
It's tricky for my brother because he lives in Japan, so like he can't even really use his American phone for much of anything.
Oh yeah, this track's definitely cool.
Cobra, you got that Bowser flag parachute thing?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Song. She's got 3 green shells and she wants to hug me.
Gladly
Good,
pick up
now's
those
not the time for hugs.
coins that people are leaving behind.
This track is extremely colorful. Really, I landed in 3rd, and the game gives me 1 green shell.
Yeah, I feel like I love when that happens.
Like that's what I needed totally.
Ah,
It's gonna get me real far.
oh.
But I mean, yeah, if you're affiliated, you have to have 2-factor authentication. And like, I mean, I never had a problem with it. If I forget my password, that's written down. And whenever, like, I never log out of Twitch anyway. But if I did, they just send me the code on my phone. I don't live in Japan, so I guess it's fine.
Uh-huh. There's lightning bolts.
Can't he just set it up with his? I was gonna say Nihon phone. His K-tie.
I don't think he can because he made the account before he moved to Japan or something like that. He explained it and why he can't do it.
That's weird. What if he just leaves the phone that he needs the authentication with you, and then you text him the thing when they text him, but then like he needs it when you're asleep because of the time zones, and you get pissed off. Okay, I gotta catch up on what Red's saying in chat here because racing.
Oh, you have to rebuy Nintendo Online.
Just get on somebody's family plan.
Yeah, like me. I ain't paying for this.
Uh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know how that works because, luckily I haven't had to change my phone or anything, but like, so if you get a new phone or maybe a new phone number, like that whole system would be fucked up. I mean,
Yeah.
there's got to be some way to change it, Twitch.
There's actually a story to Fortnite.
What are you looking at?
What? I'm on Twitter.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Well, yeah. They think that's like something that I look into, which I don't, because I didn't know Fortnite even had a story. I know each season there's a theme to it, but I didn't know it all linked together. I don't even know what's going on with it. I just know the new season starts tomorrow, though.
Don't know if I will be in for all 4 races of this. I smell dinner, so it's probably almost done.
Are we still picking new tracks?
It's up to you, I guess. I've done all the new tracks twice now.
I'll pick random.
We'll pick Waluigi Pinball.
I guess I could have picked one of the tracks from the previous wave.
Yeah, I'll probably play these 4, then I'll probably hop off
Well, I
at
mean,
4 a.m.
I don't know how late we'll be going because apparently people just pretty much only stream this when a new wave of DLC comes out.
Getting up at 4 a.m. sucks on Fridays.
That shall whiz past me.
I have no idea about a modded Switch, Red. They might ban you. They're Nintendo.
Thankfully, they probably don't care about people with modded Wii's anymore.
No, I remember I made my roommate's brother so mad. Speaking of the Wii thing, they had Project N for Smash Bros. Brawl on their Wii, and I bought Metroid Other M, and when I did, it required a system update, and I updated it, thus destroying the Project N that they had. I was like, man, if I would have known I was going to destroy that for Other M, I would not have done that.
Project M for Other M.
Yeah. It turns out Other M was much worse than Project M.
If anything, you should destroy Other M, except Buck's too lazy.
Yeah, I have completely given up on the idea of that ever happening.
I totally still got a mail Kodoom, that poster, that giant GameStop wall poster of Metroid Other M. I can't believe I have that. They're probably just like, oh well, we don't know who to give this to. Oh, you like Metroid, right?
This is a Metroid game, therefore you must like it. Oh, the race is already over. Fuck.
That's what I thought. I was like, well.
That's the worst I've done today. Bowser Jr. beat me.
Well, these DLC courses are included in the expansion pack, which is the more expensive online version, Red. But yeah, I mean, if you don't need to like I'm not saying like Red, you need to go right now and pay $60 to Nintendo and update your system just so you can play with us.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of hoops to jump through and a lot of money to pay.
Unless you really, really want to.
Sequence, and then it gets into full screen. Like how like misleading it is.
I picked
Because it's like it like starts out you're in space. You see the BS, then you see Samus' ship pull up next to it, and then it zooms in on Samus piloting her ship, and then it zooms back out. Zooms back in, Samus piloting her ship again, looking at the computer, and it says, "Oh, asteroid belt, such and such distance away." And then the very next screen, just her ship veers off into the asteroid belt and explodes, and then title screen.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Well, the main character just died.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's playing as Isabelle, or is that an AI?
He's an AI.
How the fuck is she in second?
Hey, get her out of here. A train was coming.
Is it a long train running?
Train kept rolling. Actually, I really didn't even like that song.
Oh, really?
It's okay, I guess. I played it in, it might have been Rock Band. Rock Band was 1. It was in, like, the last tier. It really wasn't that hard of a song.
I played it in DDR Max too.
It's what? Really? Train kept, like Aerosmith? Train kept rolling?
No, long train running.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, wait a second.
I guess we were talking about different songs.
Okay, yeah, we were talking about different songs.
Oh fuck! I thought I could. Oh, did I catch you at the
No, you
end
got-
there?
Or you got, but somebody, I don't know what happened.
No, I didn't.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, the end of Blue Shell hit me literally inches away from the finish line.
I'm gonna pick Mario
Yeah, I
Striker
think-
3 because Doom hasn't had enough of Super Nintendo.
Or we play Rainbow Road SNES again.
True.
That's not Rainbow Road.
This one's also a GBA track.
Oh my goodness. I've never seen that cat move so fast. And he's the one that just got his chopped off today.
Oh.
And he went flying. Like he was just in here walking behind me and he heard something and just took off. He's scared of his own shadow. I don't know why he's such a scared cat.
Cats do be like that.
He's the nicest cat though.
Red has homies just like Wonder Woman.
Are they Amazon homies though?
They have Amazon Prime, so I'm going to say yes.
Someone who has Amazon Prime is an Amazon homie.
You know, even if they have a Metroid, will they give a Metroid?
Sure. But
I would not want.
if they have other end, then they're just an asshole.
I watched the entire 2-hour lore video of the Metroid series.
Oh yeah, I've seen that on my recommended.
I mean, if it's all completely true, it sounds like it's pretty factual, but I mean, it linked all the Metroid Prime games into the main story. Kind of. Well, the only reason I think it kind of did was the Metroid 2 remake that they did on 3DS. The ending of that game is different than the actual Metroid 2.
Right.
So, like, and have you beaten that one, Doom?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I like the whole thing, including Ridley in it, and he's like part organic. It's like, oh, so he's still part robot from the Prime series. Or something.
Yeah, I guess I remember that playing that game, and I guess I didn't really think about how that sort of makes it a follow up to the Prime games.
And they said, like, the person talking in the video talked about Ridley has the ability to regenerate tissue. I was like, where was that ever set up?
Well, I guess because in Super Metroid he's fully flesh and bone again.
Yeah. Yeah, he made mention of that too, and said, you know, like Ridley's completely like organic again.
And then in Fusion, they somehow got his body into the BSL.
Oh, gee, I wonder how they did that. Yeah, they said I guess he was talking about like the ringleaders. Do you know anything about that term, dude?
Ringleaders?
Apparently, there are like people within the Galactic Federation that are, I guess, traitorous. They're trying to like, their intentions are not good.
Where does this come from? Is there a specific game that talks about this?
Are they the ones who made Federation Force?
Other end is where it gets talked about the most. It's like the whole thing at the end of the game. How like they come in and order everybody out of there.
Oh, okay. It's like I don't remember them using that term, ringleaders.
I don't think they did. I think that's probably just the term that guy came up with. So I was like, well, that would make sense as to why they did what they did. I don't know, the guy's like story made a lot of sense. I was like, therefore, I kind of want to believe it. But I can't totally believe it because it's somebody else. It's not like, the creator of Metroid coming out and saying it himself. So.
Yeah, they're just kind of filling in the blanks as best they can.
Yeah. I want to believe it, let's put it that way.
Ow. Why did that shell go after me?
Oh man, that blue shell just like... Oh...
Too late. And Rock's invincible, so I can't shell
Man.
him.
Look at that, Rock came in there and just sniped that second place. That was a good one. I looked in my rearview mirror and I was like, man, somebody else has got red shells. I'm like, nope, Rock's just got 3 mushrooms. Come barreling on down through there.
Yeah, I thought I was sniping, and it's like Steven already finished.
Tailspin.
Steam Deck. A lot of people seem to like that thing.
Especially DK. Well, do you think you'll be leaving for dinner?
I would think it would be pretty soon, yeah.
And why are you not having spaghetti carbonara?
Is that a requirement for Mario Day?
No. Sonny's playing Mario Party Superstars.
I don't know what was going on back there, but Doom, you and Rock were like cheering about something.
Oh,
Your Mii's.
the Mii's doing their thing.
And now Smokes is doing Mario Golf Super Rush.
I think I'm having salmon tonight.
That's something I can't eat.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned salmon dishes to you before, and you're like, eh.
My mom ruined like the whole idea when I was growing up. She'd make salmon patties, and
I've never had a salmon patty. I don't
probably
know what I would
completely
think of
different.
that.
I don't know, it's disgusting, and it smells the entire house up, and I always got mad.
Yeah, like
I'd get home from work, and like the whole house still smelled like salmon patty at like 9 at night, and they made it at like 5.
Wow.
the smell of salmon cooking is like chemical weapons to me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I said I was going to go after the last 4 races, but I'm going to go after these 4 races.
Doom said he was going to go in the middle of the last 4 races, and he didn't.
It's an encore.
Extra stage.
Yeah, extra stage. Gotta do it in 1.5 reverse.
That mode might be difficult.
This mode might be difficult.
Either it is or it isn't, you cowards.
Ow.
I think Ryan said this mode is difficult one time in chat, and that just like triggered me immediately. It's like, oh, TR.
Yeah, he likes saying that. Sometimes in Japanese.
Oh man.
Well, that was a poor decision on my part.
Good decision on my part.
I don't know what my girlfriend's doing. She's in here in the kitchen doing something, not making anything. Probably cleaning.
Okay, I have to go after this race.
I know how my girlfriend's doing. I just hit her with a piranha plant.
Probably not doing so good then. So, Doom, how are you and your mom liking your new place?
It's good. It's
Right.
a lot of. It's bigger, so you have more room when people come over.
Awesome.
Seems to be happening a lot lately.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like, oh, they got a bigger place. Let's come hang out with them. All right, we'll say goodbye here. Thanks for the stream.
We'll see if this still exists in an hour when you get back. Unless
Yeah.
you're... Didn't you say you're watching Top Chef finale, though? I don't know if you will come back.
True, yeah. Well, either you'll see me again or you won't. But yeah, later.
Bye.
See ya, dude. Ross has been trying to move to the specs of like how many races in a row?
87. Just gonna pick Rainbow Road now. Then as soon as Doom left. Whoa, friend request received. But yeah, I'm talking about people visiting Doom's house. Cobra, you visited my house and you saw how it was remodeled.
Yeah.
That's why Luna totally wants to come over and visit next month and see how it's been remodeled.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty funny though, how you and Luna were basically bonding over being forced to talk to my dad about bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up that one morning to I went downstairs and I was going to grab, I can't remember what it was, something like a small bite to eat so I could take my medicine. And I don't know where your dad just popped around the corner. I was like, oh, I'm scared of shit out of me. And then somehow we talked about Gal for 2 hours in the kitchen. What are you doing, Simon? Kitty? Kitty, kitty? He's the most evil cat. He hissed at me 3 times earlier just for looking at him. Yeah. Here you go. It's a trailer.
So yeah, Cobra, I don't know if you heard this rumor that I heard. That
Maybe.
Sonic Origins It's going to become Sonic Origins Plus. Get some stuff added to it, maybe.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about that. Sounds pretty cool.
It's a
You're
rumor.
gonna have like 5 different DLC packs for it too. They give you like nothing.
I don't know. Think they'll add Knuckles Chaotix?
I mean, they could. I mean, that'd definitely be something. If they do, they should totally add that and then allow 2-player co-op online.
And then I'll be like, hey, Cobra, you should play that with me. And you're like, Rock, I already did that.
I already did that on the original console.
Sort of.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Sonic Mania 2 hidden in the files. Yeah, they would make Sonic Mania 2, but they're too busy worrying about pachinko machines.
Clearly.
That's why, like, the video that I watched said that, like, that's why when people made, like, Sonic fan games, like, they didn't take them down or DMCA them because they literally didn't care. They were just like, as long as people love Sonic, that's all we need him for. He's basically money laundering for our casino business.
Ranch flavored ice cream? That's disgusting.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
I thought that was the last race in that mode, but I guess not.
Oh, Peach Gardens. I forgot about the trick.
Well, I was picking Peach Gardens, but now I'm going to pick Merry Mountain instead. Have y'all heard about Coke Move? No, I don't know what that is.
What about peach flavored Pepsi? I'm not gonna try that stuff.
Did you
Cheese
say,
Pepsi?
did you say
That's
peep,
disgusting.
like the peeps? Have you ever had that Sonic energy drink?
What the peach rings flavor?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's actually really good.
yeah. I like it.
Sonic, like that energy drink we got at Walmart. Yeah, it was actually really good. I'd buy it again.
It's because it's got seaweed in it, you know.
That it's got 300 milligrams of caffeine in it too.
Was it? Yeah, probably. Looked at the ingredients. It had like broccoli, or no, it had kale in it. I think all those energy drinks have kale in it. Actually, that's what it was.
Mentioned something about gotta go fast. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but I do like peach flavored anything.
Yeah, peach flavored stuff's pretty good.
I threw my boomerang behind me, and the blue shell was like, "That's not gonna work."
Employee or a new word. And he quit abruptly on Wednesday. And his excuse, what did he say? He said the dumbest thing I think I've heard in a long time.
Wanted to play Mario Kart all day?
No. I can't remember what he said. It was nonsense though. I don't know. I remember I'll post it in the Discord. I'll quote it too.
So many flavors in the Sonic thing. Well, at least it's not 200cc. That shit's crazy.
Michael. New guy. Okay. Alright, you're right. I'm really sorry I'm not paying you. Thanks for the ranking.
Oh yeah, you have to go now too.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired at 4 a.m. Friday, so hits me pretty hard around 9:30.
Well, shit.
Shit. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see ya. Bye. I guess that must be a Cobra ghost that's still got into this game somehow. And I guess Song Bro left as well. So I sort of have two games that I'm in the middle of. One is DOS Treasure Mountain, and the other is kind of Streets of Rage 4. Oh shit, how did I get in first? As for which one I'll be streaming this week, I don't know. And I assume that next Saturday Ratmus will be back for more Mega Man 8 where he left off on that. Do I even know how to get up to that second level? Oh, well, I ask and then I somehow get up to the second level. That's not how you got up to second level. I stole all my items, but I guess they wouldn't have lasted anyways. shot at the banana.
First.
Yeah, towards the end, red shot his green shells back at me. Hit me.
Someone hit me with their red, but I managed to pull through. Remember when you were like, you were like, where's my hat? I didn't have a hat.
Yeah.
Did you look at this show?
Yeah. I was trying to shoot it red, but you passed me red at the time.
Hmm? Wait. Blue.
Oh shit, they sure did.
A little bit too late. See, once we get rid of Cobra and my brother and Doom, I don't do badly.
I don't know if that's a trophy. Alright, well, personally, I need a BRB for the next race. waiting. At least I assume they were waiting. I assume you're still ready. Otherwise, I made a terrible mistake. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I should not unmute right now.
Somebody playing Mario Party Superstars, somebody playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, and somebody playing Mario Golf Super Rush. It's a Mario day over here. And again, I got somebody playing Dark Souls, so take that of what you will. Even changed characters there. Right off the edge of that. Warriors, gold mine. Didn't know we were playing with Omega. couldn't decide if I was gonna say this is something like Mario Kart is so chill, or just everything in the world is stressful. I don't know. Some pump, some pump, some pump. Like we had a very small amount of snow. I mean, enough to just sit there, like, but then it just starts melting. I think they even came and plowed it, and I'm like, why did you bother even plowing it? Like, it's already melted by morning. I don't know, that's probably why the sump pump just keeps going. With water in the ground. Oh, sorry, not sorry song. They passed me. Well, song, you probably don't care about Top Chef spoilers. But like, I had heard that the season was going to be in London, and that it was going to be like all stars. But what I had not heard was that like they're all stars not just from the U.S. Top Chef, but apparently there's like all these. There's like a million different international versions of Top Chef all over the world, like Top Chef France and Spain and all that. So all of the all stars are from international all over the world. Green shells up the ass over here.
Interesting. Oh yeah, you hadn't done that red yet. Sorry.
Yeah, some of the courses actually change between laps, especially the ones from the tour game, but even sometimes some other ones.
I just want to play it because this is a horrible rainbow road just to mess with people.
We didn't get it. That is Song's bro.
As with a V. Or you could do a PhD.
What a
Let's laugh at that rock band.
PhD?
Huh?
What about a
Spell my
PhD?
first name with a PhD.
Oh. I'll just call him definitely an elf. I'm just staying on like the top level, and everyone else went below. Whoever was in first got hit with a blue shell, but they were like underneath me. Ah, shit. Oh, there goes me being in first.
I bet.
I just boomboxed your brother. Then me and Red got hit by sniffets or shy guys on the course or whatever the fuck that was. Fireballs.
Not too bad. Holy shit, I beat my brother. That's amazing. That happens like 1 out of 30 times. 1/30th of the time.
Well, GG.
Hello, brother.
Whoa.
Do all the rainbow roads.
Let's see, where is it? This is the moon. And then 3DS Rainbow Road.
I'm just picking the terrible rainbow road.
I mean, it's that, I probably only played it the last stream we had when this DLC came out. So it's been a
That's it.
while.
We're gonna suck at it.
I haven't played it very often, is what I'm trying to say. Don't remember how it is.
Neither do I.
Yeah, same. That was like the week before Christmas or something, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, well, your brother took your Switch to play Pokemon, so we didn't get to like play more of these like we normally would.
Oh, I screwed that up. I mean, I don't know, because it seems like we basically only do this like when a wave comes out, and we just, whatever.
We could play like the blue games.
Get rid of it.
Well, you just couldn't do any Switch games. But
I mean, I was looking forward to playing GoldenEye, not anymore.
Slappers on the Slappers work?
Oh, jeez. We could still play Mario Party 1 and 2, and anybody wants to play Mario Party 1 and 2.
Ah! Why don't these things give us coins like the ones do in the F-Zero?
That's a good question.
Why am I a rainbow on Rainbow Road? This is dangerous. It's very pretty though.
Red Mont's more courses from 3DS apparently. There's Rock Mountain. Let's see. Toad Circuit. And I've only played the home console Mario Karts, none of the portables. Apparently they brought back coins in 7 and I never knew. As far as I know, I've never played any Mario Kart games in any kind of weird ways. I was trying to think, I know at some point I mentioned like that I used to go to this anime club, and one time we had they were like, let's have a video game day where people brought in like video games and stuff, and like I know people were playing Smash Brothers, like Smash Brothers Melee. I don't think anyone was playing Mario Kart. I think it was all about the Smash Brothers at that time.
You mean when Elsa was the pumpkin guy?
Yes, apparently.
Seriously, if I could play as the training punching bag, I would.
Literally every single time I went to Anime Club, we had Papa John's pizza, and I don't think I've ever had Papa John's pizza that wasn't at Anime Club. Never had anything else at Anime Club. When I was in college, we used to order pizza from this local pizza place. It's the only place we ever ordered pizza from, and now, for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of it even was.
Whatever. How long college was ago?
Yes, college was a long time ago for me. I bet if I could, I have no idea if I still have like canceled checks from 22 years ago, but if I did,
Pizza everywhere. Yeah, my brother was telling me that he was playing the GameCube with his toes and like also with his hands or something. I don't know, but he was beating everybody on the GameCube. You were talking about how you didn't play much of Double Dash, and my brother played a lot of Double Dash. Oh yeah, that's how he was doing the Double Dash.
I don't like. I don't know where I'm remembering this, but I swear, like just recently, I remember reading something about like a video game controller, where like in the official warning information, it was like this is not meant to be used by anything but your hands. And now I can't remember what that was, or if that was a dream, if I made this up, like where I heard that, where I read that. But this Warren.
Yeah, but the GameCube was my brother's high school console, so he played a lot of it. The Wii came out when he was in college. Oh wait, maybe the GameCube came out like when he was in college. The Wii might have.
I think the GameCube came out in 2001. I want to say late 2001 or
That
mid
was
2001. 2002.
that was roughly college for me. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that was.
Well, for me, the Nintendo 64 came out like around the time when I was going off to college, and so like, you know, we got a Nintendo 64, but you know, all of our consoles were shared, me and Ratmus. So like, I at first I did not take the Nintendo 64. Like that was left at home with Ratmus. So, like, usually the only console that I took with me to college was like a Super Nintendo for the first few years, because he had the new console. I think it was like later, probably in my like senior year of college. Like then I would sometimes bring the Nintendo 64 at that time.
I took the GameCube to college for like the first 2 years, and then I got a Wii for the second part of college. Not crazy.
Not quite, crazy guy. Not quite. Yes, hello. Those things in the background, they don't exist on Super Nintendo, confirmed, because we just saw Doom play this. They also didn't exist at first year. They were DLC, I swear.
Did you try to give me a hug, Roxanne?
I was just trying to boost around the corner without dying. That's all I'm trying to do.
I think you
I think Song would take issue with that. Although maybe she feels like it now with how sick she is.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to purge him or not.
I just turned 44 and I don't feel any different than 43, so. But yes, it always makes me feel weird when people say, like, you know, oh, my parents played video games. I was playing Mario Kart with my teacher. Oh, I remember in grade school when the GameCube came out. Oh, man, I grew up on the PS2. Going for the jump. I'm still in fifth. Oh, some asshole with a bullet bill. Yeah, I thought about asking how old you were now, Red, but I didn't want to be impolite or anything. But yeah, like when I was first streaming, like we all remember you being the young kid.
My brother should be.
Your brother
Or
just.
if I'm 45, what that makes him.
Your brother just got first in every race there.
What's happening tonight?
But yes, I got well. Let me blow Red's mind here and make everyone feel way younger than I am. And yes, because me and my brother Ratmus, as you guys may know, are only 3 years apart. So, we grew up together. We were basically best friends. We shared everything, especially stuff with his name on it. We shared all our video games and consoles. So we got a Nintendo Entertainment System, which was our first video game system for Christmas 1998. And I suppose we could do wacky items.
Of course, you see it after the thing.
Yeah, it's too late now.
I did not mean to use that.
1988. I don't know if I misspoke or what, but 1988. And yes, I know none of you were born then. Song's brother was, yes, I know.
I had a computer in my house before you.
And we got a Sega Genesis for Christmas 1992. And that's all I have written down. But I mean, we got the Super Nintendo soon after it came out. We got the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64. I think we got that for Christmas. Nintendo 64, and I mean, pretty much all the Nintendo consoles we pretty much got shortly after they came out. Sometimes we would be a little bit later on the Segas. Some of the Sega ones, like, we waited. We got them later when they were, like, cheap. Ratmus bought a Sega CD used from his friend and stuff like that.
I did not mean. I was trying to choose Hyrule. Not this one.
Oh. I've been trying to pick that Toad level for a little while. I don't know why.
You can always go to college, crazy guy.
Well, I graduated high school in 1997.
Want to know what grade I was in?
No. Graduated college in 2001. When I was in college for 4 years, I played Final Fantasy VI twice a year. Every year I was in college.
And you did no studying, and we're surprised you graduated.
How dare you, song?
How dare I what?
I mean, how dare you tell the truth like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just got a crazy 8 in third and blew myself up, but whatever. And that's another way I could date myself as old, right? Is that when I went to college, I had a shit ton of student loans, and I was paying them off for years, and I actually finished paying them off many years ago. So suck it, millennials.
I drifted, and the drifty thing made me get first.
I don't know if you can still do it, but I was like, I have an idea. Maybe I could figure out using Google what was the name of that pizza place in my college, assuming it's still open. Didn't have time to finish the Google search before the race started, though. Of course, even if I found the name of the place, probably wouldn't say the name in chat because I want chat to know where I went to college. So there. Yeah, I know someone knows.
You remember the name of my college?
Do I remember the name of your college? I mean, I do, I think, except I can't remember because my brain doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I know you don't want to say it either, but yeah, I can't remember the second. I'm sure if you told me, I'd be like, oh shit, of course that's the name. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't want to dox myself too much. I don't want you guys to like hack the college record system and find out, my grades or something. Somebody did hack my college's like online system last year or something, I think. Oh shit! What game did I send you, crazy?
I think it was something like you and Ratmus signed or something.
Was it? It wasn't Star Tropics, was it? Well, Doom's the one who lives in California.
I have a hat.
Oh, Driver 3. Nice. The wonderful game that made me choke on Sundrop.
Speaking of some of this stuff, recently my brother and I were talking, and we mentioned 23 is number one. And it made me laugh. Because I was like, Kanye needs to know this. So awesome. Oh, great. Here comes the other comments.
Whatever the pizza place was, it probably went out of business because I can't find it on Google. It was 20 years ago. First of all, the whole time I was in college, I never had a cell phone. And like when we first got there, they wanted you to like pay for each person had to pay for their own room phone. And like I guess my roommate didn't want to pay for it at first. So like the only way I could call home was by walking like a mile to the post office to buy a phone card to then use and like a not like a public pay phone, but like sort of a common phone in like the common area. To use the phone card for minutes to call home. Most of y'all in chat probably don't know what the hell I'm even talking about. And there was no like, I couldn't contact. I didn't even think like when I got to college, they gave me an email address to use, but I don't think my parents or my brother had an email. So there was no way for me to contact them on computer either. It was telephone.
I used to send instant messages to my brother to tell him that dinner was ready. He was just thinking,
Yeah, like AOL Instant Messenger. Like that was a couple years into my college before I had AOL Instant Messenger. Yes.
I try to remember to do the acceleration thing, but sometimes I forget. Oh, I sometimes honk, not all the time.
How do you even honk? Oh yeah, like see when I honk, like the other people near me do jump, but I don't know if you guys honk. Yeah, I didn't see myself jump, so maybe that's just something it shows them just for the person's screen, like it doesn't actually affect that other person. track reminds me of a track in Wrestling Chase Turbo.
Sick.
I wonder if Doom will go to Universal. Hmm. Alright, we got normal items, shells only, bananas only, mushrooms only, bombs only, no items or coins, frantic items. I think that's the custom items. Is frantic what you mean? Custom. I wonder. Like, where do you make the custom items? I wonder. Cause like I know that. Okay, here we go. Cause like yeah, in Smash Brothers, you can like have a list of like the custom items that you want. So all bullet bills. Yeah, that would be crazy. All right, now where am I gonna pick for all bullet bills? I'll just do random. I don't know.
Thomas Rockman.
What?
Notice.
Oh shit. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the thing it was picking.
I picked it myself.
This is gonna be. I hope Doom. Let's just have Doom just get into the game and just nobody tell him until he figures it out. Now that's what I call pod racing.
Don't worry, I'm in on the plan. I won't tell Doom.
Hey Doom, welcome back to totally normal Mario Kart.
Totally normal.
How do you mute myself? Because you have Doom to talk to.
Fully enormulated.
So was it salmon?
Yes.
Did you put pepper and simi on it?
No, it would not have gone with this salmon. It has like a mustard sauce on it. Yeah, this is gonna be ridiculous. Like, is there even a strategy here?
Just keep spamming the item button. And did you end up watching the old Top Chef finale?
Yes, I did. I know who won.
I don't, because I don't even remember that shit.
I already knew ahead of time who wasn't going to win, because every time they've introduced Shota in other shows that I've seen, or in season 19, they always introduce him as a finalist, not a winner. Man, I displayed so much expert skill in that race.
Expert in normulation.
I did notice that, yeah, the first place bullet bill doesn't last very long.
I didn't notice because I don't think I ever was in first place. I mean, I thought about. Yeah, so we went to the custom items, and this is what Still Not Elf suggested. I was thinking, though, of doing all bullet bills and lightnings. Wonder how that would be.
Super annoying, probably.
If that would make it any better, worse, or different, I don't know. Because, you know, you'd theoretically you'd be a bullet bill most of the time, so maybe you'd be avoiding the lightning. But
Ride the lightning like the Metallica album. Too bad Cobra's not here to get that.
I'd rather ride the snake, like an old Jim Carrey SNL sketch.
Or Battletoads.
I I wouldn't know. I never made it past the turbo tunnel. Because I'm a fucking noob. I don't know if I ever. I mean, I don't know how much I can explain that, but yeah, like there was an old Jim Carrey Saturday Night Live sketch, right? I think it was something like he was an infomercial guy selling stuff on an infomercial, but he was on cocaine, so it was crazy, and like he kept saying things like he was riding the snake, which means he was like fucking nuts on cocaine. But like, so at the Kalahari Water Park in Wisconsin Dells, it's an indoor water park, but one of the water slides, which is like the slide itself is like a completely encapsulated water slide. You know, it's not open. It goes outside the building and then back inside. And so since we usually went there like around New Year's when it was freezing cold outside. You know, in Wisconsin, of course, you don't know that. So you would go down the water slide, and when you would feel, you could touch your hands on the outside on the slide as you're going down. And it would be freezing the walls of it when you're on the outside of it. Ramdas referred to that as riding the snake. Why? Because he's Ratmus. We don't fucking know how his brain works.
What other explanation do you need?
Yes. Apparently Song loves it, so. Some sort of a Kong. Are you in my Discord, Red? Oh, yeah, I looked away. I didn't even see where this was. I don't think this is the N64 one, is it?
No. Is the N64 one in this game?
I don't think it is. It should be. They should have added it instead of all those other 87 tour modes. But yeah, I mean, like, I played the original Super Mario Kart and I loved it at the time. Going back to it is very difficult, as Doom knows. Like, same thing with the Nintendo 64 one. Oh yeah, wow. That bullet bill lasted like nothing. Like now I'm near first, and the bullet bills. Yeah, I see what you mean. But I used to love Mario Kart 64 is my favorite Mario Kart of all. But like, I don't have the skills to play it anymore. I don't have the skills to play any Mario Kart anymore. Didn't play very much. I mean, I played Double Dash, didn't like it that much. I played Mario Kart Wii, and I liked it at the time. The online, didn't work very well.
Yeah, I didn't play much of that one online. It was mostly on my own.
I guess it was Mario Kart 8. And I played a lot of that, and then people were like, oh, fuck the Wii U, we gotta get on the Switch now.
And I never had it on the Wii U, so it worked out for me.
It's gonna last to the finish. Oh my god!
Wow.
Holy shit! That was, I guess you sniped me right at the end there, right? It doesn't even show, does it even show, how many milliseconds you were ahead of me? No, this game doesn't, does it?
Yeah, this game doesn't do that. I don't know why they got rid of that.
Wow. Oh, GG song, wow. Doom, I think while you were gone, like I was sort of talking about like my college days, and I was like, when I was in college, we used to order from this local pizza place by my college, and I couldn't remember the name of it. I tried to Google it. It's probably gone out of business because I can't find it. I don't remember what the hell the name of it was.
I don't remember if there even was a pizza place near my college when I went to grad school.
Oh my god! Should I do another? Should I change the custom items? Frantic. We do bombs only. Let's just do normal. Was your first video game system the NES, Doom?
It's definitely the first one I owned. I think it's also the first one I played, even though I've also played in television.
Yes, but I played in television years after I got the NES for some reason. Do you remember when exactly you got your first Nintendo?
It's probably in those home movies I have.
You have home movies? Did you find them in
I
your...
got the Genesis when I was 8. NES maybe when I was 5.
Making me do math, but I think that's a year after I got the NES, if that's accurate.
When I was 5, you were 10.
Yeah, we got our NES Christmas in 1988. 1988.
Why did I throw that in first?
One of our first games on the NES was Excite Bike.
Yeah, I had Excite Bike.
How come you never got Excite Bike World Rally on Wii?
But never entered my train of thought, I guess.
Did you even know it existed until you probably
I
saw
probably
it?
didn't. Like, I knew there was an N64 Excite Bike game, but I never played it.
We might have, unless I'm thinking of a different game, we might have bought it at Mojo's, and if we did, I'm sure it sucked. Right into that nanner. Is that a Crash Bandicoot? Was there some old commercial for Crash Bandicoot where like somebody's like got their cart like in a service station and the guy's saying stuff like the suspension's all boogered up?
I don't remember that.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, Red here to remind us how old we all are.
Remember 13-year-old Red? He's 21 now. Feel old yet? I'm trying to search my game list at the same time. Let's see. I have 2 copies of Excite Bike for NES. Yeah, I have Excite Bike 64.
Your mom was born old. She'll disagree.
It's too bad Rockstar Girl isn't here. She also loves Mario Kart, and we also watched her grow up.
Yeah. It's people who were teenagers when we first met them.
I use the word watched loosely. I mean, technically, I've seen Red stream and Rockstar Girl stream. I don't think either of them use cam, though, so. Yeah, I thought she
Because
might.
Erica used to use cam back when she streamed, and sometimes RSG would play with her.
I forgot she even streamed.
Then I get a star in a second.
Wow.
I think the technical term is it do be like that sometimes. I got 2 stars in a row. Apparently there's Super Nintendo Land at California Universal. Are you gonna go there, Jim?
I am. Well, I'm going to be visiting Skyblazer at the end of the month, and we're going to go together.
Well, shit.
I stole that one, second place from my brother.
Were you there, Doom, in that famous stream when I was playing? God, what was the name of that fucking game? The one that showed my face accidentally on stream.
I did not see that moment, no. Nintendo Land.
No, Nintendo Land, yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Great start.
Never played that game again. Surprisingly, didn't smash the game into pieces.
I've had that game since I got the Wii U, and I have never touched it.
You know what game we've had since we got our Xbox 360 in 2008 and never touched? Kung Fu Panda. it was fun to just say things like, oh well, this and this, but Red's too young to know about that. I guess another thing is I got my driver's license summer 1995. What were you guys all doing summer 1995?
Like playing Earthbound.
Why would you play that game? Nintendo Power said it smelled like shit.
I was graduating kindergarten and getting ready for first grade. Do you regret asking that now, Rockman?
I asked for it.
You were a demon.
Yeah, I think the only F-Zero game I've ever played is the one for Super Nintendo, and I haven't played it that much.
I could play that one on Switch Online. I've never played it before. I have played F-Zero X and GX for GameCube. GameCube is even tougher than the N64 one.
F-Zero X on 64?
Yeah, like Doom played a lot of games at Skyblazer's house. F-Zero was one that I only played at my friend's house. Oh, it finally picked my level.
Oh, shitty driving there.
I guess, when I went to that grocery store, I posted a few weird things that I did not buy. I never talked about the cool things that I did buy. I think I got a frozen deep dish pizza that's, what was it? It was aged Gouda and something, maybe pepperoni. I don't even remember. I was like, I've never seen a pizza with aged Gouda on it. That's pretty cool.
Can't say I have either.
Like, there's this particular brand of frozen Asian meals that I get a lot. But like when I go to this store, it's like they have a lot of different varieties that they don't have at my normal store. Like normally it's like the one I get either shrimp fried rice or chicken fried rice. But this place had like actual pot stickers in the same brand and type of packaging as like chicken fried rice. It was like pot sticker.
And the 1-point win over the siblings.
Wow. I see that. Yeah, Red, you just emulate him, or if you have access to this, well, there's a lot of games on here. Well, I say a lot. There really should be more of them, but Nintendo is, again, stupid. Okay. Oh, another thing I was going to mention, I don't know why, but I was going to say some of y'all never got He-Man Castle Grayskull for Christmas 1985, and it shows.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck a He-Man was at that age.
It sounds like, the what the fuck was a Sanic.
Yeah. But I did have a He-Man blanket that I had at a pretty young age. Maybe I even had it at 1 year old, but I wouldn't have known it at the time.
Well, technically Rapmus got the Castle Grayskull, but of course, whether he liked it or not or shared it.
Well, Red, I have a Nintendo game from the 19th century, a Hanafuda deck.
That was confusing for a second there. Yeah, I was like, why did I never play an Intellivision until the 90s? And that's literally because there was a garage sale down the block, and we went there and they were selling an Intellivision. and we bought it. And that was our first experience with the Intellivision.
I don't know how my babysitter ended up getting a hold of an Intellivision, but she had it, and that's where I played it at her house. Yeah, the Intellivision is kind of hard. I could imagine it being hard for younger people to believe that such a thing existed, how it had a controller that kind of looked like a phone and had a disc on it.
Yeah, like how, I don't know if like every game was supposed to come with like an overlay to put on the controller, or maybe just certain games, but I don't think we had any of those. 'Cause I guess if they ever did, the person we bought them from didn't have any of those anymore.
Yeah, my babysitter had a bunch of the overlays. I don't know if she had one for every game she owned, but...
Yeah, I mean, it is a fucking weird controller, but I gotta say, the damn controller for the CDI is worse.
Okay, well, you've actually played an older game system than I have, because I've never played an Atari 2600. I played some kind of Atari PC, though. I wish I knew what it was now.
Yeah,
It had like a tablet that you could draw things on, and buttons at the top.
Yeah, I got like an Atari 2600, actually 2 Atari 2600s. I think I inherited them from somebody, but this was like in the 2000s, and like by that time, like, I mean, I guess I could have played it. It's like I don't know, like it was, maybe I didn't have a, you know what it was, it's like, it was in the 2000s, and yeah, I probably had a CRT lying around, but the Atari, the 2600, like, it didn't even have one of those things, like, I don't even know how the fuck you were supposed to hook it up. Like, I think I needed to buy an RF converter or something that I did not have, because otherwise it expected you to, like, screw it into the back of the TV, and I didn't have anything like that. And so I have a bunch of that shit that I got from somebody, but I never actually played it.
Damn it, I'm running into all the Goombas.
Like my great uncle died, and like we got his Intellivision and games, and some of them were like, I don't know if they were sealed in the box or like he still had the boxes and everything. And this was pretty recently. I actually got hit by a blue shell in first. Yeah, like if I was gonna have to think and say like, what Nintendo games, what NES games did I have back in 1988 to 1992? Because we stupidly sold our original Nintendo and all the games to Funkoland when the Super Nintendo came out.
Same thing I did with the Super Nintendo.
The difference between me and you, famously, is like a year or two later, I was having like an existential crisis or something, like some fit of depression or something, and I like went outside walking down the street in the middle of the night asking why my life was horrible, and I realized that the solution was that I wanted to play Zelda 2. And the only way to play Zelda 2 was to go back and to Funkoland and buy an actual Nintendo and a Zelda 2 cartridge. There was no virtual console or emulators back then. So that is why we rebought the NES and whatever games we could and restarted our collection from scratch. I don't know what year it was.
Siblings kept all their stuff.
Yes. So, Song is bragging about her and her brother's collection of video games. And like, they kept all of like, I don't know why, but like the Sega Genesis boxes. Like, I mean, yes, when we were kids, we threw all the boxes away for video games. But like Sega Genesis those plastic clamshells, we threw those away. Never kept any of them.
At least my brother and I kept our magic cards, and our dad did too.
But yeah, like all of Song's Genesis games are like pristine condition with those boxes and everything.
So, are you talking about like this RF unit for the Sega with like an antenna thing that you would need?
Well, I was talking for the Atari.
I have one for the Sega.
Yeah, because like the Sega and the Nintendo came with that, but like the Atari was so far back, I don't think it came with that.
General sense. But no, I was showing Rockman recently. I have the Sonic 3 and Knuckles cardboard, paper, whatever thing with like an almost pristine manual.
Wow.
And you were just looking at me like I was like 3 heads. I was like, that's what my brother likes his stuff very nicely, and I keep it nice and neat.
I somehow hit myself with my fireballs.
Yes. No one but myself to blame for that. Well, but hey, I'm not in first anymore.
I have no one but myself to blame, but I'll blame Song anyways. want to get hit by these green shells? No? Okay. Trying to look at like the games on a television and remember which ones I actually played when we actually bought the one from the garage sale. Astro Smash, definitely. Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack, definitely.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Lock and Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Night Stalker.
Yeah,
Snafu.
yeah.
Maybe Space Armada, and it's hard to remember which.
I don't think my babysitter had Space Armada.
It's hard to remember which shooting game ripoff that is. Like maybe I'm thinking of Astro Smash. I don't know.
She did have the He-Man in television game.
Oh shit! I didn't know there was one.
Yeah. Played the intro from the TV show at the beginning of the game.
Wow, I don't even think I have the ROM for that when I did like a television night.
I thought I saw it briefly, maybe not on your channel, but I thought I saw someone on Twitch play it. Though I don't know who else I would have seen it play it.
Let's go back and look at my emulator. I think like at one point there was an Atari 5200 at Mojo's that we could have bought, and I think we were thinking about it, but then I think it was something like, I guess we thought maybe it was backwards compatible with the 2600 and it wasn't, so we decided not to get it, I think. And like I've seen a Sega Master System a bunch of times at Mojo's, never bought it. We don't have any games for it. That's just like, what's the point?
I think I've only seen a Sega Master System in person once. I don't think I played it myself. But I remember seeing the original Phantasy Star on it.
I've mentioned several times how my friend who had F-Zero, like now I honestly can't remember, like, did he have an Atari Lynx? I'm pretty sure he did. Did he have an Atari Jaguar? Or was I just confusing it with the Lynx? Or did he have both a Lynx and a Jaguar? My memory is so shit. I wish I could ask him, but he moved away years ago and I never spoke to him again.
I've only played Phantasy Star 4. I like that one a lot. I've watched Let's Plays of the first three. The first game seems like it's tough to figure out how to beat on your own because, like, there are certain parts in the dungeons that have, like, hidden walls in them that you have to just guess where they're at. Three is the least favorite, it seems. And 2 is a tough one. Yeah, I remember that. The dog is in here with me.
hit by that lightning, and I was like a centimeter from getting thwomped.
Oh, yeah, thanks for taking my horn, whatever it's called. It just gave me nothing to deal with Lux.
Yeah, that blue shell screwed you over.
Yeah, 3 looked like it was by far the easiest one. Spent like 60% of it backtracking. Yeah, that's a little much.
I'm gonna try and remember all the NES games I had. I haven't had an NES. Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle. Contra. DuckTales Excite Bike. Zelda 1, Zelda 2. Mega Man 2 and 3. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Pac-Man. Rampage. Star Tropics. Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt. Super Mario Brothers 2 and 3. Tetris. Top Gun. I think that's it. That's all I can remember for sure.
It's funny that we both had a Bugs Bunny game, but it wasn't the same one. I had a Birthday Blowout.
Either way, Bugs Bunny was getting the shit beat out of him.
Oh, that was a dangerous drift I just did.
I think the noise you made was probably very similar to what Rasmus would say was Big Smoke. Oh. all those mushrooms anyways. I still don't know if my dad ever tried those mushrooms. He finally was like, "Did you try those mushrooms?" And I was like, "Yeah, they were horrible." And he's like, "Well, I wanted to try them." I'd probably eat the whole damn thing. Shooting people with red shells who are, coming towards me. Well, I can definitely tell you what Sega Genesis games we had back in the early 90s.
I only had 4.
We might not have been far behind because I think besides Sonic games, we only had Toe Jam and Earl. And then we had Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Like very early on, that's all we had. I mean, I guess eventually we got Spinball.
Sonic 1 and 2, Bonanza Bros, and Quackshot.
I tell you, when we got an N64 for at least a year, I don't know how long, but it seemed like a very long time. We only had the same 4 games.
Mm.
And, what was that? I mean, it was like, Mario 64 was one of them. Cruisin' USA was one of them.
He fell for the Rocket Knight Adventures propaganda. Nice. And yeah, Gunstar Heroes is great too. Anything by Treasure, really. Although your mileage may vary on Ikaruga.
It's a great thing to stream on a GameCube and eat a Big Mac. If you believe Ratmus. No, like, I think it was Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Cruisin' USA, and then Yes Doom, our 4th one, was the Sub-Zero mythology, whatever the hell it's called.
I rented it.
Oh boy.
It looked like such a cool idea. Let's take this fighting game character and put him in a side-scroller.
No, maybe it was Mortal Kombat Trilogy that we got first, but we did get both of them, I know.
Trilogy was good.
Yeah, that was the first Mortal Kombat that I owned, yeah.
I don't have enough defense.
I think it might have been the Sub-Zero one, though, because I just remember this video that we made back in the day of, like, clips from all these video games that we owned. And I remember, like I mean, they were short clips, but all we did in, like, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero was I just remember, like, Sub-Zero just standing there and turning left and right, left and right, left and right, standing in place like an idiot. What the fuck am I in first? This ain't gonna last.
No, I can't catch you.
There's also a mushroom right before the thing.
Yeah.
Song, do you still have more Nintendo 64 games than I do.
I think I've heard of that one, Red.
Thanks for the. Now I gotta count these.
Oh, I have Bomberman 64. I streamed it a long time ago. I don't think I saved it to YouTube, though. That's definitely more than I have, just glancing at my stock of N64 games above the TV.
Well, if that's 28, then that's how many I have too. It says. I guess we're tied now.
I rented Quake 2.
If I. Yeah, there you go. There's a copy and paste of mine. I believe it's in my copy and paste too.
Yep, Quake 2 was on the N64.
You know what's funny is that there was Doom 64, right?
Yeah.
But like now that game is like available on like PSN, so it's like you're playing a
Yeah,
64 game then on the 64. Yes, the first version of Doom that I had was Doom for Sega 32X. I don't care what
Which
anyone.
nobody else can claim.
I don't care what anyone says. I love the music. I don't know what you're talking about. Doom got it wrong on my music quiz. Because I clearly didn't play enough of it on stream.
Wow, you got both of us got screwed by that.
Yeah, the song passed me after it had locked on. We don't have that many 32X games, not like there were that many, but the two that I really remember actually liking were Doom and Knuckles Chaotix. I was about to use a ghost.
Coins. Damn it, game.
Did we ever mention that I'm pretty sure Ramus may have mentioned, but we got Night Trap for Sega CD from a rummage sale at our Catholic church. Did you know that?
Wow. That's pretty funny.
Almost as funny as playing it on a Nintendo console, which Ramus has done.
What's the one you keep asking for, Rapney?
Oh, Tour New York Minute in the Radish Cup or whatever this is. I don't know why. Just...
Oh god, I ruined it.
Good job. All right, bye, Red. Thanks for being here.
See you, Red.
Good night, Red. It's good seeing you. And playing.
Oh, I did not realize how late it was, actually. We've actually been having fun with this.
Imagine having fun playing a video game.
I mean, I'm totally having fun because we're actually discussing stuff about my video game obsessed childhood. Just don't fucking reset. I think I showed both of you guys at some point, like this old picture that I have scanned where it's like me getting pissed off or looking pissed off in front of a video game, and I guess I thought maybe it was Super Mario Kart while you were playing Super Mario Kart Doom, but like no, I went back and looked at it, and it is literally Special World and Super Mario World on the screen.
Oh wow!
I wonder if I was raging at Tubular. I have no idea if maybe the rage wasn't even real. Maybe I was like making a face for the camera. I don't know. Maybe it was real. I don't know who took that picture.
I did it! Yeah, you love this track. But it's Jack Black.
Is he going to be added to this game along with Chris Pratt? God. Is this a random level choice?
It was, yeah.
My least favorite track in this game.
No.
Is it even possible not to fall off there? I'm just going to say no. I had a freaking star on that one turn that I kept saying that I fall off of, and I had to literally like take my hand off the gas and come to a complete stop so I didn't fall off, and I barely.
New York something in the turnip cup. I don't even know why Rockman's cooking it. He's cooking it.
Just because I don't remember playing it. That's why I'm picking it.
Fair enough.
Didn't Kingdom used to stream a long time ago?
Yeah.
He's playing Metroid Prime Remastered.
I met him at TwitchCon.
Is there photographic evidence, and does he remember? Is my questions.
I would hope he remembers because we stayed in the same hotel room. We played Fortune Street together. And that was streamed.
With Xander, right?
Yeah.
Was it you, Xander, Kingdom, and was there something?
And Luna.
Oh, Luna, yeah. That was, what year was that now?
2018.
Oh, okay. Was that the time when Luna, like, or was that at your house where, like, Luna, like, came back incredibly in Fortune Street?
That was at my house. That was the first time he played. Oh my god. Why would you do that? What's the point of that?
What happened?
Your brother just threw a shell behind him right as he crossed the finish line just to hit me.
To
I
be
do
a
that all the time. You keep getting rid of inventory.
to be a dick. That's the point of that.
That's what you're supposed to do. Sorry, that happens to me all the time.
Sorry, not sorry.
That's why I don't follow behind anyone going across the finish line. You know, but I was gonna say, like, which time was it that Luna played Fortune Street and came back incredibly? Well, it should be every time that he plays it. He clutch it,
Could
right?
be, but it was not.
Well, if we end up playing it when he's over here, I guess we'll see what happens.
They tell you that my brother and I played Fortune Street, and he was mapping out all the numbers. It was kind of like, just do the things.
I assume that's what Doom does too, right? That's the wrong direction.
So wrong direction.
I mean, is there even such a thing as a partial wrong direction? I mean, I guess if you go a way that's like, it'll get you there, but just a little bit longer than you intended, or than you could have gone. I fired one backwards, one forwards, hit you after you were already across the finish line. I think I got a dry, cracked spot on my lip again.
No, that's always fun.
So is burning DK like an energy drink? Because I don't think I want to drink a drink that burns.
I mean, if it's spicy like a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that. Not like you totally need to go back and watch me and Luda playing when I was playing Streets of Rage. I don't like. I think at one point I asked him like, so when you come over here, should I be buying like spicy food specifically for you to eat? He's like, no, not really. He like didn't want to do anything like that chip challenge again. And I'm like, whatever spicy stuff I have in my refrigerator is going to be like nothing to you. But then I think Ratmus was asking like if he was going to buy some hot sauce or something. I don't know what Ratmus will come home with.
Why did I do that?
We may have discussed what games we might decide to stream. But I think Ratmus said he bought specifically Streets of Rage for Sega CD. Oh, what the fuck? I'm dropping frames and shit.
Oh, none of those those hit you?
I don't know, because I wasn't even looking at the road.
I was shooting at Lux.
Because I looked back up and it looked like you were shooting fireballs back at me. But now that I'm...
Because I'm a tiny, tiny garbones.
Going into the orange and red and dropping frames.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I guess that means it's time to end the stream.
Maybe it's a sign.
All right, thanks for playing.
Thanks for hosting.
Well, it's great. I got more shit that's unlocked that I have to look at one at a time. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I didn't unlock anything. Have I unlocked everything?
I don't know, because there was a time where I thought I had unlocked everything, but then, and maybe they added more stuff or something. I don't know. Anyways, thanks everyone for playing. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll stream sometime next week, probably, to be determined later. Raid your beds, or go watch somebody do something. There's on that Illuminavi marathon, it looks like a bunch of people are playing Rando at the same time. Zoda, Fish, Blake, Vappy, and Childhood. Anyways, bye. Gotta go. Upload this manually.